Hi, this is Miss Pat from Salem Hills Public Library. Today in Science Scouts, we're going to learn about surface tension and cohesion, how water molecules can stick together so things can float on top of it. We're also going to talk a little bit about money, because this is February and President's Day is this month, and some of our presidents are on our coins. So our story today is going to be The Penny Pot by Stuart Murphy. All right, and y'all know what a penny is. So it looks like they're face painting at some carnival. It was a hot Saturday in June, and the school fair was very crowded. The busiest place of all was the face painting booth. Fran, the art teacher, was in charge. More than anything else, Jessie wanted to get her face painted. It cost 50 cents. And that's Jessie. Jessie emptied her pockets and counted her money. 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 cents. She had 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 4 pennies. Oh, she said sadly, I have only 39 cents. Now she wished she hadn't bought that ice cream cone. Don't worry, said Fran. People will put their extra pennies in this pot and you can have them. Wait and see. So Jessie sat down to wait. Soon Miguel came along. I'd like to get my face painted, he said to Fran. Sure, she replied. Do you have 50 cents? Let's see, said Miguel. He had a quarter, a nickel, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. And that made 53 cents. More than enough, said Fran. Would you like to put your extra pennies into the pot for someone else to use? Sure, said Miguel. Now, said Fran, what would you like to be? I like clown, said Miguel. Can you make me into one? And in 5 minutes, Miguel looked like the funniest clown around. Jess's friend Rachel came by next with her little sister Sam. I want my face painted, cried Sam. Okay, said Rachel. Let's look in your purse. There was a quarter, a dime, 2 nickels, and 7 pennies. That makes 52 cents. You have enough money, she told her, and you even have 2 pennies left for the penny pot. What would you like to be, Fran asked Sam. A star, said Sam, because my mom says I'm her little star. Fran painted a big purple star on Sam's face. Then she added a twinkly sticker to one point, right on Sam's forehead. Now I'm really a star, said Sam. The next person in line was Jonathan. I know just how much money I have, he said. I have 54 cents. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Sure enough, that's what he had. 3 dimes, 3 nickels, 9 pennies. Jonathan put the 4 extra pennies into the penny pot. And what would you like to be, Fran asked him. I don't really know. Do you have any ideas? I think you'd look good as a bear, she said, and he did. After a few minutes, Annie came along. I'd like to get my face painted, she said. She put her money on the table and counted it out. There were 2 dimes, 4 nickels, and 13 pennies. Woo, she said, I have enough and even some extra pennies to put in the pot, because she had 53 cents, so she put 3 in the pot. I know just what I want to be, Annie said before Fran could even ask. I want to be a scary monster. I'll do my best, said Fran. And when she was done, Annie didn't look like Annie at all. Just when Jessie was getting very tired of waiting, Fran smiled at her. Why don't you see what's in the penny pot now, she said. Maybe there will be enough along with your 39 cents. Jessie took all her money out, and she turned over the penny pot and dumped that money out onto the table. She counted it once, and then she counted it again to be sure. 39 cents is what she had, and then 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51 cents. 50 cents, she shouted, and 1 cent left over. You can leave that penny in the penny pot for the next person who needs it, said Fran. Now, what would you like to be? Jessie couldn't make up her mind. A star, a bear, a clown? They were all nice, but she wanted to be something different. And all at once, Fran's cat knocked over the jar of blue paint. Scat, Chester, said Fran, catching the jar just in time. And then, just like that, Jessie knew what she wanted to be. Soon all the kids from school were gathered to look at Jessie's painted face. That's the best one ever, said Annie. I think it is, agreed Jessie. Isn't it, Chester? Chester just swished his tail. Now she looks like Chester. Okay, so they were counting money. So we're going to talk about surface tension. Let's see what that is. Okay. All right, so cohesion, big word. Cohesion is the attraction of like molecules to one another. Okay, so that means the hydrogen wants to stick to the hydrogen and the oxygen wants to stick to the oxygen. That means like, they're the same. Okay, so the like molecules are the water molecules in the water droplets. Surface tension is a special term we use when we're describing the cohesion between water molecules. So surface tension and cohesion kind of mean the same thing. Cohesion means they stick together, and surface tension means it's water sticking together. Okay, so surface tension isn't when ketchup sticks to ketchup. That's not water. Okay, but it is cohesion. And you can see these things. These are the water molecules on the bottom sticking together, and they're holding that bug up on top. Okay, so water's cohesion and surface tension are because of the hydrogen bonds, right? They like to stick to each other. And because they all like to stick to each other, they kind of make a really tight net so things can go across quickly, depending on their weight and how fast they go. All right, so there are several bugs and lizards that can run on top of water, mostly because of their weight, their speed, and the surface tension. Bugs might stand on the water, like this one over here, okay, but lizards have to run because they weigh a little too much, right? Their mass is a little too heavy. And remember, we talked about density last week. They're going to sink unless they're running really, really fast. This is going to be a picture of the basilisk running. The basilisk is this lizard. Okay, he looks like he's a little too big to be on top of water, right? If you try and run on water, like a pool, you're going to sink. You would think he looks a little too heavy too. So let's look. Okay, so there he is. He's running right across the top. Okay. Now, we are going to practice putting water droplets on top of a penny. All right. Abraham Lincoln, he's one of our presidents. He's on the penny. We're going to be putting water droplets on there. Now, once the water reaches the edge, you would think it falls off, but it's going to make that bubble dome. Look at the picture of this. It's got a little dome on top of it, which is kind of funny because the Lincoln Monument is a flat roof. So the bubble shape is because the water molecule sticks together and doesn't want to let it go off. Okay? And the idea is how many drops can you get on the penny? So what you guys are going to get in your bag is going to be 1 penny and a dropper. Okay, so you're going to have to fill it up with water, and then you're going to have to count your pennies. Now, because this is science, you guys are supposed to make a prediction. How many drops do you think it's going to make? That's the prediction. Then you do it, and you see if you were right. All right, so we are going to have my granddaughter come over here. Move your chair over. And we do have a penny. Remember I said you're all going to get a penny. Now this is Aurora.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, I'm putting it on top of a plate. Doesn't matter what you put it on top of. Okay. I wouldn't put it on the table though, just in case. You can get fill it up with water. Now your droplet's going to be a little bit better. This is not the droplet you're going to get. You're going to get one that squeezes. So Aurora, how many drops do you think you can fit on here?
11.
11. All right, so let's see.
Okay.
Remember how to do this?
Yeah.
All right. 1,
2,
2, don't let it touch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't touch the plate. 9,
10, 11.
It's not on the plate yet. I know it's really hard to see on the video.
12, 13.
And now you can see the water all spreading out. The bubble kind of burst. Right? Now you guys, because you're going to have a different kind of dropper, might get more or less, depends on how big your drops are.
And if you look, you still kind of see a dome, but it's not as big.
All right. So enjoy making your prediction. Okay. Enjoy your penny. Can't spend it very many places around here. Okay. And enjoy President's Day. Bye.